Afternoon guys, hope you're all well. So today Owen has been working on his own and has fitted this T-Roc out with the genuine VW electric boot lid kit and also remote close feature. So we have done quite a few of these videos in the past across lots of different models in the Volkswagen and Audi range. I'm not sure if we've done any Skoda on these, but we do mainly do Volkswagen. Now this is a 2018 T-Roc. Has arrived today with a manual boot, so that's just the telescopic rams and nothing else. And what Owen has done has expertly taken the vehicle apart from the back all the way to the front and integrated the genuine Volkswagen and Audi Group electric tailgate kit. Now that consists of lots and lots of parts, so during the video you would have seen all of the bits and pieces being fitted and wired in and connected, and then the cabling routed to the front to then join up to the fuse board, and then after we've done that we then code it to allow for the operation. So join me at the back and I'll show you it working. So you're all familiar with a set of these. They do differ on makes and models, but these are your two gas struts, and they allow the boot lid to open without any sort of weight behind it, and then also close. Also, as part of the installation, we have replaced the latch, so I'll just show you that. This is the standard manual latch that was operated with electronics and a Bowden cable here, and that just moved and released the latch like so. And the reason why we've had to replace it is one for an electronic one that allows the latch to sense that the boot lid is coming down and draw it shut. So I'm going to drop these bits and show you the boot. So in essence, because it's all genuine VW gear, you can open it two different ways. So the first one is just open it normally with the boot lid itself. The vehicle is actually locked at the moment, so obviously you shouldn't be able to do that, which is why it's not worked. If the vehicle is locked like so, I'm just going to press the unlock button on the boot lid for 2 seconds. Boot lid opens, you get your warning chime just to say that it's opening up, and then inside the actual door trim here, or the boot lid trim, you get your new button. This will illuminate at night as well, and what it means is that when the boot lid is open, we can simply press this button and the boot lid will shut. As you can see, nice, seamless, smooth, quiet. But then that's what you're paying for. It's not a cheap retrofit, so if you want it done properly, you have to pay out on the parts. So with the fact that the vehicle now is still locked, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unlock this vehicle. There you go, so the wing mirrors have opened up, the vehicle is unlocked, so I don't have to touch the key. I can now open the boot lid as you would normally. So if you were approaching with bags or whatever you want from the back here, then you can open it without the key fob. But the whole point of this expensive mechanism and everything else is the convenience factor. So what I can do now is, because we've also fitted an aftermarket remote close feature. So from factory, this is one of the models that doesn't allow for closing, whereas some of them do. So if you had a VW T on, for instance, you should be able to close the boot lid from the key fob, but not all of them have that software built in. So you either press the button on the boot lid itself, or I'm just going to press the lock button twice. Once, twice, and then the boot lid itself will then come down and close. So that's a really nice feature. This is an aftermarket module for that, and as I said, because they don't allow it from factory. Also, if you ordered this car from factory, chances are that there'd probably be a little button in the driver's door. Now, we used to be able to offer that button, but because then the button wasn't just a case of fitting it and wiring it in, it was then a new door module required that had the software on there, and it started to get into silly money, another £500 or so, just to get that switch on there. So you don't need that. We can open from the button here or the boot lid if it's unlocked, or if it's not locked, then you can open with the key fob itself, and then when it is open, you can shut it from the little button inside or from the key fob. So there's a 2018 genuine Volkswagen electric boot retrofit kit with all the components, 2 years warranty, and this customer has opted for the remote close feature, which is really, really convenient. And it just means that if you are busy with bags or kit or whatever, you can simply double press on your key fob and the boot lid shuts, and the same, you can even do it whilst you're in the vehicle. So if someone's getting into the vehicle and it's raining and you don't want to get out, which is fair enough, you can just press the button and it opens, and also press the button and it shuts as well. So website links in the bio. Loads of videos on our YouTube channel to do with the electric boot lid. So if you're unsure about your vehicle, then please do get in touch with us via our new contact form. We can answer any questions you have. And as usual, guys, thank you for watching.